I am Lyrien, made up of friendship. You heard that right. You think it's a good thing, and I have lots of friends, but one of my friends thinks it's an opportunity to destroy me and rip apart the very nature of our friendship. But little did it know that I would put up a war, not just a small fight. This is my story. In the realm of Coriolis, where towering crystal spires pierced the heavens and rivers of liquid light wove through emerald valleys, a kingdom teetered on the edge of ruin. Once a beacon of harmony, Coriolis had fractured under the weight of old grudges and bitter rivalries. Families turned against families, neighbors against neighbors, and the very air seemed thick with mistrust. Into this fractured world, a child was born with a gift so rare it shimmered like starlight in her veins, the power of friendship. Her name was Lyrien, and her heart was a forge for unity, a spark that could mend even the most shattered bonds. Lyrian's parents, the wise King Althar and Queen Cirrus, saw her gift as a divine answer to their kingdom's woes. From her earliest days, Lyrien wove unlikely alliances, convincing rival blacksmiths to share their forges, coaxing feuding poets to collaborate on verses, even taming wild beasts to walk beside children. The shadow veil fed on hatred, growing stronger with every broken bond. Its presence was a wound in the heart of Coriolis, and though the kingdom united in their loathing of it, that very hatred only fueled its power. Lyrien, now queen, was tasked with an impossible mission: to confront the shadow veil and restore peace. I will weave friendship where hatred festers. The shadow veil will not tear us apart. Her voice carried a fire that made the crowd roar, but deep in her heart a flicker of doubt stirred. Could her gift withstand such darkness? The shadow veil's deception. The shadow veil was cunning. It did not meet Lyrien on a battlefield with claws or swords. Instead, it came to her in the guise of humility. One misty dawn, it appeared at the gates of the Crystal Palace, its form a shifting mass of smoke and sorrow. "I tire of being despised," it whispered, its voice like a cold wind. "I wish to change, to learn your ways of friendship, Queen Lyrien. Help me, and I will serve you." Lyrien, ever trusting, saw a spark of hope in its words. She welcomed the shadow veil, believing her gift could redeem even this creature. She taught it the rituals of friendship, shared meals, kind words, laughter under the stars. For a time, it seemed to work. The shadow veil joined hands with others, its presence less chilling, its words less sharp. The kingdom buzzed with cautious optimism. Could the impossible be possible? It preyed on the weak and forgotten. The outcasts who felt the kingdom's unity had passed them by. In dark alleys and forgotten corners, it whispered to them, "Join me, and you will flourish. The strong ignore you, but I see your worth." One by one, it gathered an army of the desperate, feeding their resentment until it burned like wildfire. The Shadow Veil's true plan was not just to destroy Lyrien, but to rip out the very essence of friendship that pulsed within her, a mystic force woven into special veins in her body, a gift from the ancient ancestors of Coriolis. But the Shadow Veil was relentless, its hatred a poison that weakened even the strongest bonds. In a desperate moment, Lyrien uncovered the Shadow Veil's plan to steal the map of her friendship veins. The map was no physical scroll, but a sacred knowledge locked in her mind, fed to her by the ancestors. As long as she lived, the map was safe, but if she fell, it would be lost forever. The Shadow Veil's minions closed in, their eyes glowing with malice as they sought to rip the essence from her body. In a stroke of brilliance, Lyrien made an impossible choice. She knelt in the heart of the Crystal Palace, surrounded by her most trusted friends, and called upon the ancestors' power. "If the map is in me," she whispered, tears streaming down her face, then let it burn with my will. With a surge of light, she destroyed the knowledge of her friendship veins, locking it away in a part of her soul even she could not access. The shadow veil howled in rage, its plan thwarted. Lyrien's essence was safe, but the cost was heavy. She could no longer instinctively weave friendships as she once did. Every bond would now require effort, will, and sacrifice. And Lyrien went to destroy Shadowy Veil. As the first rays of dawn broke over Coriolis, the shadow veil collapsed, its form shrinking into a small, trembling figure, a childlike wisp, free of hatred. Lyrien, exhausted but unbowed, carried it to the recovery area. "You will learn," she said softly. "You will grow." The kingdom watched in awe as their queen, battered but radiant, began the slow work of rebuilding.